I'm working on this thing. It starts with a famous author. Some psycho starts staging murders like the way he does in his books.
That's pretty self-aggrandizing, isn't it?
This is Castle we're talking about.
So, crime scenes are clean. Doesn't leave any fingerprints, doesn't leave any DNA. But the psycho writes the author a fan letter with his prints all over it. Well, that leads the cops to his apartment where they find enough evidence to convict him.
And then?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, they arrest him.
That's terrible. No wonder you're blocked.
And here's another thing. The guy doesn't leave his prints at the scene of the crime, but he sends a letter with his prints on it. Oh, you lost me there. And what about a twist?
Where's the twist?
Yeah, right? Like maybe somebody set this kid up.
That's what your story needs. The character who thinks the kid's innocent keeps digging until he finds the truth.
Oh, I have just the guy.
Your dress is lovely, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. It's Kate, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I know you a little. From Nikki Heat, The Dedication.
Oh.
I still read all of Rick's books.
Yeah, well, most of that book is just a result of Castle's overactive imagination.
It's funny that you call him that. Castle. When I knew him, he was just Rick. Fresh off his first bestseller. Well, overactive imagination or not, I know he only dedicates his books to people he really cares for.
What is he doing?
He, touches things.
Night vision goggles. I think I have the newer model, though. You know, maybe in my third book, Nikki Heat will cross swords with a good-looking yet cold-hearted FBI profiler. Call it Federal Heat. Or maybe not.
So how long have you two been sleeping together?
We're not sleeping together. He just observes me.
Yeah, I've seen how he observes you.
No, she's right. Aside from my second wife, this is the most sexless relationship I've ever been in.
I've been profiling people for a long time. I'm hardly ever wrong.
Well, this time you are wrong.
So if you're not sleeping together, why do you keep him around?
You know I can hear you.
He's actually proven to be surprisingly helpful.
I'll take your word on that. Put the taser down. Stop! FBI! Hey!
See, I'm helping.
She was bluffing?
She was profiling.
Go help her, you can flank her. Go, go, I've got this.
Done? Give it up. Nobody has to die.
That's how all my stories end, with someone else dead.
No!
I believe this is your caller.
This isn't overheat.
It's not heat. It's Beckett. You have the right to remain silent, so shut the hell up. Thank you.
Ditto.
So look,
You know how many strings I had to pull for this castle?
if I'm wrong, I'll reimburse the city.
To hell with the city. It's me you're gonna owe. I take spa certificates, jewelry, and cash.
Duly noted. What's that?
The contents of Bobby Mann's pockets when he was brought in. I'm gonna go check on the labs.
Okay. What are you doing?
It's called investigating. You should try it.
I usually wait until there's a crime.
Cell phone, money clip. He stuck a piece of gum to a paper before he put it in his pocket.
One of his last acts was not littering.
Yes, but there's a word on this paper. Tori. Could be a mystery woman.
Wow, Castle, cracking this case wide open.
Hey, it's his idea notepad. This is a joke from last night. Charity golf. First time he's pulled out in years.
Do you realize that you are now investigating a heart attack? What?
His signature line of 20 years, the boys will be back on duty tomorrow night. Looks like he was thinking of changing it.
The crew will be back on duty tomorrow night.
Maybe he's trying to make it hipper. We should have a signature line. She's armed, he's dangerous. No, how about a whole new chapter in crime solving?
Oh.
Chapter. Get it?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is Castle gay?
I'm sorry, what? No.
Then you two are an item, but you're sworn to secrecy, right?
No, we are not an item. Why?
Last night, I invited him back to my place, and he said something to me I have never heard from a man before.
What?
No.
No?
I don't get it. He's into you, but you're determined not to give in to these feelings that you clearly have for him. So he fantasizes about you through his writing. It's literally verbal masturbation.
Okay, so what does this all have to do with me?
I am not wearing this getup for my health. You're Nikki Heat, he's Jameson Rook. I need to sleep with him in the name of character research. Can you talk to him?
And say what?
I don't know, give him permission or something.
I need to go. Over there.
我同伴，脑子不正常，随时都可能开枪。
Semester abroad?
Nah, TV show I used to love.
Ah, nice job.
Thanks. Cyanide caps! You! Come.
It's true. Oh, baby's gone.
This is Sarah's mom, Gloria Chambers. Detective Beckett is investigating Sarah's murder.
It's so unfair. I just got her back, and now she's gone.
Mrs. Chambers, were the two of you estranged?
We have been for years. I gave her up for adoption when I was young. What kind of monster would do this?
We don't know just yet, but we're going to do everything we can to bring them to justice.
You'd better. Oh, I will sue the entire city for every nickel it's worth.
This the new guy? Alex Conrad, Michael Connolly, Dennis Lehane.
It's really awesome to meet you guys. I am a huge fan.
It's not a book signing, kid. We're here to play poker.
All right.
Whoa. That's kennel seat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the rule. We lose a member, nobody sits there for a year.
Sorry.
So we were just talking about our books becoming movies. Michael had Lincoln Lawyer, I had Shutter Island, Ricky had Heat Wave.
So what about your book, kid? They gonna make it into a movie?
Oh, not yet.
So Ricky, what's going on with the dead swimmer?
Treading water. Dennis, your bet?
It reads like a crime of passion to me. I bet the girlfriend did it.
The girlfriend? You're kidding, right? You move through the girlfriend no later than page 50.
Yeah, the woman scorned is like the oldest rodeo clown in the book. Is he serious?
Oh, he's dead serious.
Well, you know, I just thought we
How many books have you written?
Just the one.
And this one book made you like a crime-solving genius, did it?
You know what I did after I wrote my first novel? I shut up and I wrote 23 more.
I can tell you, a case like this, guilty party is usually the guy with the biggest secret.
You know, Dennis is right. Aside from Brian, who is the most to lose if the steroid use gets out?
You know, I think I might just know.
Castle, you're avoiding the question. Who's Sophia Turner? How do you know her?
That's a long story.
Well, I'll take the short version. Let me give it to you.
What has it been? 12 years?
11 and a half.
Rick and I met when he was just beginning to do research on his first Derek Storm novel. He wanted an up-close and personal look at the life of a female CIA agent. So I gave him one.
You're Clara Strike? The Clara Strike from the Derek Storm books?
I wouldn't say that I am Clara Strike, but I'd like to think that I inspired Rick in some small way.
Well, that is just fascinating.
You look good.
You too.
Okay, so I hate to interrupt this reunion, but we're being illegally detained. At least I am.
What are we doing down here? Shouldn't we be headed for the lobby?
Castle?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Danberg wasn't the mole, was he? You are.
Go kill the girl. I'll take care of these two.
It was you this whole time?
I'm afraid so. You just don't stop. You need to know the story, the whole story. And if something doesn't add up, you just don't let go. What do you think I brought you inside? I was protecting the op.
Like you were trying to protect the operation when you killed Blakely and McGrath?
You set up Cage.
For the linchpin to work, the Chinese have to blame the U.S. government. The operation has to trace back to the CIA.
When you needed to cover your tracks, you killed him. So then you needed someone else. You needed Danberg. Sophia. World War III? Why?
Let's just say there are certain parties who will pay anything to reshape the world.
I don't buy it. Sophia, I know, wouldn't sell out her country. Not for money, not for anything.
Well, that's one thing you got wrong, Rick. On your knees, right now. Both of you. And the two of you were killed in the process by Danberg, of course. Don't worry, I'll make it sound heroic. Your father will be very proud.
My father?
Well, you don't think you gained special access to the CIA back then because of your charm. You really don't know, do you? I guess you never will.
What?
Come on. It's just us and we're out of time.
Is Stephen King beating you at Texas Hold'em again?
Yeah, right. No, but this is actually about your movies. I mean, the name Wes Craven is synonymous with horror. You've made a fortune scaring the crap out of people. My Soul to Take, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, terrifying.
So you call me up in the middle of the night to join my fan club? What?
Ha ha, no. I know that you've researched evil spirits who reach out from the beyond for all your films.
Of course.
I was just wondering if you knew how to stop those pesky suckers.
Is this you making your own movie? I mean, are you writing a horror screenplay?
Yes. I just thought I'd give you a little friendly competition. Just got a little writer's block is all. Hey, I am not getting in the car.
Oh, don't be an idiot. I'm the good guy.
Fine. I'll get in the car. Please tell me your name.
Hunt. Jackson Hunt.
Sounds made up.
It is. I just want you to know, son, I've always been proud of you. Always.
Well, would you mind giving me copies of your incursion reports along with the ones from last night?
Of course, I'll send them right over to you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your time. I'm sorry, Mr. Cross. Have we ever met before?
I don't believe we have.
Really? Because you just seem so familiar.
Really? I have one of those faces. Huh?
Yeah, about the man in the sketches. Something you should know about him.
What?
He's your future father-in-law.
Nice to see you again, Kate.
Catherine, I want to say this isn't what it looks like, but it is.